welcome to this week's Mortgage Minute with Mitch. So hopefully you enjoyed the near 60-degree weather we had yesterday, but unfortunately going forward, it's going to be a lot more seasonal for January, and snow's back in the forecast. So as far as mortgage rates, so this week we had a short week with the holiday, and we had some great momentum on Friday, but then we lost a lot of that on Tuesday. Started to claw some of it back, but it looks like we'll end the week pretty much where we started. So I want to point one thing out to you, and I've talked about this before, things like clickbait and making sure that you are getting the most up-to-date information on the market and what things are doing. So case in point, this article from Bloomberg just dropped yesterday, the 19th, and it says mortgage rates have dipped to the lowest point since September. Partly true, but we technically hit this exact same point in December. But yes, so if you zoom out, you can look at September and you see that's when we basically crossed this threshold and have not been able to claw back above that pricing since. So yes, it is the lowest we've been since September, but we also hit this point in December, and we've actually gotten off of that this week because this information was going with last Friday's interest rate. So it's always great to have somebody that's in the market that understands what things are doing, because while I never want to discourage you from reading and staying on top of things and educating yourself on the market, it's sometimes best to just have a trusted advisor who's in this every single day and is going to give you the most accurate, up-to-date information. So thank you, Bloomberg, but even a reputable source like that is going to be a little bit outdated. So again, just wanted to point that out to you. So some of the highlights this week, one thing we saw is the producer price index improved. The numbers came back even better than expected. So, the consumers where the inflation numbers are really measured, but if the producers are feeling a little bit of a ease up on these numbers, that's good news and will hopefully translate to better inflation numbers for consumers going forward. The housing market index, that's a report that basically measures builders' confidence in what they see the market doing going forward. Anything above 50 is healthy, below 50 is not. As you can see, it hasn't been healthy for a while, but we may have bottomed out. So the fact that we improved for the first time in almost a year and saw the number go positive, that's great news, and hopefully we'll continue some momentum going forward. Unemployment numbers looked not too bad. They were pretty steady, but companies like Alphabet, Meta, even Amazon laying like tens of thousands of people off. So that could eventually see that trickle up, and hopefully the Fed can maintain their two directives, not just the one. So we know inflation, controlling inflation is one, but the other one is maximizing employment. So we don't want to fix one at the expense of the other. That's a tightrope that they're walking. So as far as this weekend, Tom Brady got bumped for the playoffs, so he will not be winning another Super Bowl, but definitely some good playoff football to watch this weekend. The Cavs did dip into 5th place, unfortunately, but lost Wednesday by 1, and we head down to the Mitchell sideline with an injury, so hopefully he has a speedy recovery and gets back to the court. So as always, I'm available if you have any questions. Please take a moment to like this video. If you know anybody that's interested in buying a home or thinking about it this year, please tag them or message me. Let me know how I can help. We'd love the opportunity to work with you. So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.